parietal, temporal, and then occipital. These ridges here are the gyri. These folds are the sulci. Right down the center, we have this long fissure, longitudinal fissure, which that's where the phalanx cerebri is found. Going off to the side here, coming all the way around, is the central sulcus, which separates what?
The frontal lobe
From the parietal. We have the good old lateral sulcus, separates the temporal from the parietal and the frontal. If we crack open the egg,
we see the insula.
The insula.
huh?
Insula.
Just remember, insula inside.
Inside.
Right, that's it, insula inside.
Insula.
Right, the transverse cerebral fissure. These ridges over here, called the
Fovea.
folia. The midline is the
Vermis.
vermis. Okay, let's open this guy up here. All right, so right here we have the cingulate gyrus, just like we saw before. That's going to be the corpus callosum. This is now, just remember how a question is asked. If I say, what's this, tissue? It would be,
Septum pellucidum.
yes, what is this cavity?
Is a lateral ventricle.
Lateral ventricle. All right, so make sure you read the question correctly. This is going to be the fornix. This represents choroid plexus, this pinkish material here. And we go down to the third ventricle. This little egg-shaped guy is the thalamus. This one here is the thalamic adhesion, or massa intermedia, or intermediate mass, right? Any of those names. This is going to be the hypothalamus. And then we have the good old OIM, right? That is going to be optic chiasm. It's easy to see on this one here, right? Optic chiasm, there's the infundibulum, and there's the mammillary body, right? So OIM. All right, back to this one here. All right, so hypothalamus, the bibum. All right, so we're heading over here. That is going to be the pineal gland, right there. Heading down the cerebral aqueduct over to the fourth ventricle, down the central canal. This is going to represent the midbrain or mesencephalon, the pons, the medulla oblongata, the arbor vitae. So now we're going to look at cranial nerves. Right, so now you can see here on half the brain there's numbers and the other half there isn't, to help you kind of identify them. But I assure you, you will not get this half, for the exam for cranial nerves. And make sure you know the names. So just don't write the numbers. I want the name because it's easy just to count. All right, so upside down here. All right, so there we have. This is going to be the olfactory what? Bulb. It's not the nerve. The nerves are gone. The nerves are the fibers that go up through the nasal mucosa and the nasal cavity through the ethmoid bone, right? So this is the olfactory bulb, olfactory tract, optic nerve, optic chiasm, optic tract. So we have 1, 2, going right there. That's number 3, oculomotor. You can see it wraps around right through there. Oculomotor. We have to go off to the side here and look at number 4 is right there. That's number 4, wrapping all the way around. All right, number 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Right here, 5. What's number 5? Trigeminal. Over here, 6. Abducens. 7. Facial. 8.
Is it accessory?
No.
Vestibular cochlea. I'm getting dizzy. Right? Vestibular cochlea. That's 8. There is number 9. Glossopharyngeal. 10. Vagus.
Vagus nerve.
11.
Accessory nerve.
Accessory.
12.
12. And 13.
13.
What is that then?
Which one?
What is that guy?
Not a nerve.
Oh, yes, it is.
Isn't that like your? I was about to say your spine.
That's your first cervical nerve. Yeah.
So that's how we write the answer for that? First cervical?
Yeah, C1 nerve.
C1 nerve.
All right, so take these models and start looking at them.